Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't care. It depends on the person.
Not going to lie, yeah, it bothers me when I think about it. Lots of potential friendships lost because I was young and stubborn and didn't know how to be a good friend in return sometimes. But to those that hate me just for me existing or just being me. Id gaff lol.
There are people that are just not going to like you. Don't worry about it.
I'm an Aspie with CPTSD. This is my life story. I'm in my 60s, and until recently I didn't ever have a clue to why people almost always ghosted me. I honestly didn't understand my actions, and I'm just devastated to know what I have done to others. Words hurt, badly.
I don't like the stupid things I've done, sometimes recalling those events bother me. But I don't care if people don't like me. That's their choice, not everyone likes everyone, and I don't need people who don't like me in my life. Been there, done that, better to have good friends but less of them than a bunch of shitty ones.
It's a very, very big wide world. Most people in it have no idea what you did in the past. Even the people who were there at the time weren't paying nearly as much attention to you as you think they were.
Not in the slightest. People not liking you really doesn't matter. There will always be people who don't like you.
I kind of go with 10% of the world won't like you.
I don't like knowing that people are able to just look at you and form an opinion.
You can't win them all.
Fuck them. Everybody I disliked and haven't spoken to in years, I am still open to the idea they could be less shitty people now. I doubt it, but I'm not going to think of them as forever in the worst terms. Everyone has the ability to change, and if they don't see that, then they are far worse than you anyways.
When I have high anxiety, I get these thoughts a lot and my chest hurts and I can't breathe. My therapist said it's an ADHD trait that may have initially evolved so people could survive repeated stressful encounters because they ruminate on what they could have done differently so much. So if you're doing it a lot, maybe it's that? Or like my lizard brain always tells me, maybe you're just an asshole and you deserve this because you're dumb. I try to tune out my lizard brain though.
Not even a little. Want a tip? Call and try to pay a bill using other people's opinions of you and tell me what the bill collector says.
No, not really. I moved on. If they can't, who cares?
Honestly, I've gotten to the point in life where I no longer really care if people like me or don't like me. That's on them, and what do they like me or not is irrelevant. It doesn't really impact my life. What others think about you is none of your business. Who cares if they think you're weird or fat or skinny or too dark or too light, that you eat loud or you eat too much? You are who you are, and there is not much of a chance of changing that, and if you change to fit other people's standards, well then there are others that will dislike you for being like that. You be you, whoever that is, rock it like their opinions don't matter. Whatever you do, try and be happy. And if you think you're depressed, get help.
This does not bother me at all. There is the old saying that, what other people think of me, is none of my business. And that's how I treat it. You can't change what other people think, say, or do, and it's wasted effort to try. You only control what you do. So I don't give people power over me by trying to make them like me and get their approval. Everyone says and does stupid things at different times, even those might judge others for stupid things they have said. For me, it's how someone treats me now, not what they said 10 years ago, that might have been a stupid thing to say at the time. Good or bad, I've found people's reputation seldom represent the entire person.
I gave up on caring if people like me a long time ago. They probably don't, and I'm fine with it. 99/100 times I don't like them either.
I used to, when I was younger. But now, I realize, who the hell cares?
Yes, always. Friends, parents, coworkers. Especially my bosses. TBF, my last boss was a micromanaging ass who had me under a microscope for 2.5 years.
Suffocated? Fuck no. I feel invigorated that I was able to piss someone off because we don't see eye to eye.
All the time.
No, fuck 'em, you don't need them in your life anyway.
Get yourself a copy of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F***ck. It helps.
Literally never.
No lol.
Yes. So much yes.
I don't care whether people like me or not, so this has never occurred to me.
You can't make everyone happy, and your past actions dictate how people treat you. Gotta find new people if you don't want them to know things you did in the past.
I don't really waste energy worrying about people that don't like me. The exception may be if they for some reason hold the keys to my success, e.g. superior at work, business associate. If it's just some guy? Fuck 'em.
Nope. They are pussy.
No, but I get really upset that there are people out there who think I'm a manipulative, controlling bitch because my mother-in-law has made me into the bad guy instead of just saying her and my husband are estranged.
That person is me. I don't like me.